take a screw. I mean, you could put a strap up here if it's your workbench, whatever you want to do. Take your pumpkin top off. Make sure your bucket's in there. Throw your trash away. Throw your scraps away. Take. Close it up. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. John here. So today I've got in store for you in a two-part series how we're going to build a denailing work table or work surface. It's actually easier than what you think. There's a little bit of math involved, which all of us nerds love. If you need any help with the math, just let me know. If you would, make sure you guys smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. If you learned something new today, feel free, share it with a friend, and tell them all about Start Building Your Dreams and the channel we have here. Thanks for joining us on this ride. If you have any questions, leave it in a comment below. I'll try to get back to you. Give me a solid. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It helps out with the algorithm. And if you know somebody that could benefit from watching this video, make sure you share it with them. And if you're not subscribed, you like today's video, it doesn't hurt, hit the like button. I didn't realize, but these channels are made or not number of subscriptions. And you know, as long as I'm here, less than 1,000 subscribers, you don't have to worry about ads unless somebody puts ads on my video over there at YouTube. For the most part, I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. I'm a consumer like you. I'm an avid DIYer. I like to build stuff, and I also like to motivate people to get out there and start building your dreams. Lowe's bucket fits in there good. The Home Depot bucket fits in there good too, so they both fit pretty well. Now this, we're just going to glue it together. Because we'll go ahead, we can glue these together, mount these like such. But when we take our bucket, and we want to slide it into our cabinet here, we just slide it under our cabinet. We'll push it in. Have to make sure those are exact spacing, and then our bucket should hang down. All right guys, we're ready to get started. So what we're going to do, first going to assemble this part, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to line everything up. Got some wood glue out here, got some screws, got a tape measure, and all we're going to do first off, going to try to line everything up. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to be mounted underneath the bench. So that looks good. That side there looks good. And we can clean that up with a so what we're going to do is every 4 to 6 inches, I'm going to mark a hole. I'll actually just mark them first. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you want to try to stay inside at least an inch on your boards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 6. We can use our center punch here. It's wood's so soft you don't even need to press that hard. Really, these are made for steel, but it's just to keep you from your bit turning on the wood. You always got something I can dig into. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to pre-drill our 2x4. Okay, there's that part. Now all we're going to do is we're going to start these screws. And now this is like a special Phillips cross tip square bit. They're actually pretty popular these days. I really like these. These things aren't going to rust. The wood's going to rot well before these screws do. Especially having a workbench that's going to get coated in oil and anything that can be corrosive, battery acid, what have you, depending on what you're working on. Way overkill, but yeah, it'll be all right. Okay, so that's that part. So we're going to build this opposite how we're going to install it. Just for good measure, we're going to use a little bit of wood glue. A little bit goes a long way. Okay, there's that. Put our lid down our wood glue. We're just going to start one corner. Okay, there's that. Put the base down, get that all nice and good. Throw some wood glue on this part. Got the fan going in the background because it's a little bit warm. You don't need a lot of wood glue. This was furniture or something, you know, I probably wouldn't be using screws. I'd be using clamps and jigs and all kinds of stuff. Now, especially on this plywood, we want a good bond, because where it's going to matter is where this bucket is. Take a credit card and do it all smooth and what have you. But all we're going to really do is do it just kind of like this. Work it back and forth, smear it around a little bit. Okay, there's that. It's all nice and sticky. Now we're going to start at our far corner up here. All we're going to do is we're going to take and no, that's not. I'm going to switch drill bits real quick. Now these bowers are from Harbor Freight. They actually do pretty good. Have not broken one just yet. It's going to be a little toasty. As you can tell, I haven't hardly used this drill at all. So I know the last one lasted for literally like 2 decades. Look at that, zipped right through. So we're going to start with one, and then we'll pre-drill the others. A nice thing about these little Dewalt things, you can put the screw cap on there and do it that way. Yes, I know, we moved our hole. Okay, we'll leave that a little bit loose because we want to be able to move this around. So the next one we're going to do is actually going to be over on this side.
And if you're like me, you can start becoming too much of a perfectionist with this stuff. But really, this is kind of a prototype. See how it works. Actually come over a little bit.
Okay, that's that. Just gonna try to keep these somewhat square. Apologies if the drill's a little bit loud.
That's nice and flush across there. You see that wood glue starting to seep out, so that's good. I think we're doing good contact. You don't want to go in too far, because then it'll go through the plywood. You see there's some gaps in the plywood naturally. Change sides, switch over here.
Yep, that's dripping. All we're going to do is put on a glove, rub our glue in. Now we did go a little bit heavy on the glue, but it's all right. Wipe up some of our excess here. Okay. And if we wanted to make it really long, we could take this, put a couple of braces that way. Ideally, you're not going to be hammering over here on this side. But with that being said, what we will do, we are going to take, mark our bucket notch. So there's that. Take a Sharpie here. Set this over here in front of the fan and let that dry for a little bit. And when we cut this out, we actually are going to go on the inside. Now, I've got a few ideas. Part of me said, hey, make it so you can replace this so that, you know, if you cut it down at a bevel, kind of like a pumpkin, since we're on top here, what we would want to do is actually angle our router out. That way, if we did a router, we may be able to use a roto zip too. Rotozips are, personally I think Rotozips are garbage. So what we can do here is we can take and we can rotate our jigsaw around, and what that will do, if we do it carefully enough, we can get the angle. So that's currently a 15-degree angle. And we're going to do this kind of like a pumpkin. So we want to go around so it's tapered out. But that'll be the top. This will be the bottom. So first thing we're going to do is drill this pilot hole for our saw to go in. We're going to use this 1/2-inch bit. Step it up a notch here. Use our 45 again. Try to get as close as we can to 45. As you see, definitely got it started. And we're going to go slow with our jigsaw. Set that at 45. We really want a clean cut. Now before we get too far around, what we are going to do, we're going to put a couple screws in here for good measure so our lid doesn't move around on us. We're going to leave them exposed. That should just keep it from falling apart once it finally does come out. All right, there is our pumpkin top. So there you go, guys. That is our pumpkin top. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. When we take and we glue this together, we'll be able to take our little pumpkin top in there, put our trash through the hole, shoot our nails down in there. All right, guys, I'm happy. All right, so we're gonna take this Harbor Freight vise out. It's a little bit heavy. All right, yeah, we definitely have some bent screws there. Got our vise loose. Set that over here, out of the way. Gonna pop these screws here loose. Got 4 in each corner. All right. Now we got that loose. As you can see, this was all reclaimed lumber. So we're going to replace this top with the other top, and we can recycle this for another project on the road. All right, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to try to line this up, put our clamp on. Okay. Just going to take and put a couple holes in here. Make sure that's flush. Looks pretty good to me. So after we tack it in, bucket will just go in there like that. Concept working. Screws. All right, take our trusty marker, some type of marker, and we don't want to. So take this, take that loose. Over here, a little bit of wood glue on there, generous amount. Okay, put a couple more in here. All right, there's that. Now, that's pretty sturdy right there. Well, that glue's holding that together nice and well. We're going to start putting our top on. Take these off. Okay, I'm gonna gob that with wood glue too. We'll just open it all the way up. There we go. When we screw this thing down, she's going to be down. No doubt about it. Feel that crack there. We don't want our crack splintering. So there's that. Piece back on. It's okay to move it around some too. We just want a good solid joint. So we know where our pumpkin is here. That actually looks really good. That's back. That's got room. When we screw that down, it's going to be glorious. You can see the finished product here. It's looking pretty good. Got a few more screws to put in. Alright guys, I guess it wouldn't be a complete video if I didn't prove to you that this works. We're going to try to stick some nails in here. The boss stitch versus the locker. It's in the face with one of these. So from my understanding, take that down. Alright, so the air nailer failed miserably with the small nails. Let's see how it does with these larger nails. Hopefully it doesn't destroy the wood. I'm actually afraid we might get hurt. So we're definitely gonna stand back away from this nailer. There is no safety on this. All right, guys, here we go. Here goes nothing. Start with the inside one. Oh, look at that. So as long as you got real nails, the denailer will work. So, if you can see, pretty clean holes. Let's try that again. All right. So full-size nails are a go for the pallet denailer, not for removing your small finishing nails. Do not put your face under the bucket. Guys, if you enjoyed this, that's a review of the Airlocker 700. Giving it a full 6 stars for initial review. Once we start tearing down some pallets, we'll see how it goes. It jammed up using the smaller nails. Will not do your finishing nails. Will do normal framing nails. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button and keep coming back for more. I'm an avid DIYer. I like to build stuff, and I also like to motivate people to get out there and start building your dreams.